what's this episode for? 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Yeah.
But obviously we're not calling them it. At a certain point, just don't say it.
Okay.
Then maybe let's not say it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, and welcome to episode.
Hi, welcome to Share With Your Sister, a podcast with your favourite sisters, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. That was a bad joke.
It was, considering you are a comedian.
I know.
Yeah, no, Michaela and Alex.
Yep, that's my name. How are you?
Yeah, okay, just very tired today.
What did you do? You said on your Instagram story something funny before. Share with the people.
So, I take a lot of vitamins. I think I mentioned it in the last podcast that I've started this lion's mane. So I take, what do I take now? Oh, I know. These glower, perimenopausal stuff. I then take these 2 lion's mane, and then I also take 2 pumpkin seed oil for hair growth as well. So 6 tablets every day, and it's just too long to be stood there going. So I just threw them all in my mouth, and then full on was sick because I couldn't get them all in and drink and swallow at the same time. So yeah, full on gagged.
Pathetic.
I know.
You know who also couldn't swallow tablets?
Who?
Hitler.
No, I can. I can swallow tablets. It's just like putting 6 in your mouth at the same time. It was a lot.
Well, I'm just like a connoisseur of the
yes, I get that.
Tablets.
Yeah.
So I take at one time.
Don't. At one time.
6.
Yeah, well, 6. There you go. For my first time, or second time doing it today.
I know, but I'm not sick.
What do you mean?
You had 6 and then were sick.
Oh yeah.
I have 6 daily.
I mean,
no sweat.
I just gagged.
I know, which is actually quite funny because I was like, you're just telling your whole like thing that you don't have, like
I have
that
got
you
a good
have.
gag reflex normally as well.
I know, but like that's not a good brag.
No.
I've got a really bad gag reflex.
Normally I've got a really good one.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got normally a really good one.
that's disgusting.
No, but like, as in, like nothing really.
Yeah,
No.
stop now.
Yeah, like I just mean as in like I can have a drink. Like nothing normally gives us a bother. Like normally, like I don't feel. Like if you smell something bad and you think, ugh, like I don't normally have.
Oh my god!
anything like that.
Did I tell you? No, I can't have told you this. So a friend of mine has a baby and she's just two, and she's pregnant. She's like 7 months pregnant. Who is it? Could be a couple of people.
Oh, I know who it is.
And basically the other day, so she is like sick when her baby has a poo and stuff.
You've told me this.
Yeah, and so the baby was using the potty in her mum's, and what did she do?
Great.
I know, so sorry.
Great story. Great story, bro. I don't know why. I think it's because like I've passed that age of kids. I feel like like kids are sick, not sick.
Yeah.
If kids are sick or if they poo or something like that, I don't really have a lot of like patience or empathy.
Right, so she said, was using the potty in my mum's, so good. So I was like, okay, time to start. Carried it on this morning. Little madam just screamed twice when I put her on, even though I knew she needed a shit. Stood and shit her knickers and then watched me vomit into the potty.
Oh.
Because her gag's that bad. Said potty training's been scrapped. Yeah, and they will say to the baby, like, what does mummy do? And the baby goes, ugh. It's bad, I know. Hopefully the baby comes soon and she'll be all right.
See, like, you're just in the thick of it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like, at that age, and I feel like because my kids are like 6, nearly 6 and nearly 9, I feel like I'm so past it.
Oh, I know.
I feel like if someone gave me a potty, I'd be like, okay.
Well, no, to be
Get
fair,
yourself on the fucking toilet, you lazy gets.
when she mentioned about the potty, I was thinking about when, do you remember when Tilly, I don't think she ended up doing it, but she like got on the potty. Like, we'd been in Disney and we'd queued for ages to get into a show, and she was like, Mummy, I need a poo. And you were like, well, you're gonna have to go on the potty. So she sat like literally like here in between the seats, and just was like sat on the potty, and we were like,
I don't think she had a poo there.
she didn't in the end. She had a fart, but we were like, you were like, we're not going anywhere. Like, we're not going to leave the show. We've just spent like an hour waiting for it to start.
Yeah.
And so she was just sat on the potty like, hi everyone, and we were like, hey. She must have been like, yeah, two and a bit, 2.5.
To be fair, like, I don't know like why we've ended up going down this route of conversation, but whilst we're on this conversation, I've got quite a funny story actually. So first time we went to festival, went with the kids.
Oh yeah, I do know this story. Yeah.
And it does actually make me a bit howl. Don't think anything different of me, like, but yeah, so where do I start? So I when I have to go to the toilet, I have to go to the toilet. I'm not going to use the words or anything like that, but we're just going to say a number 2. So like there's no, oh, I'll just hold that in. No, it's like I've got to go. So anyway, we went to Festival, and I mustn't have gone to the toilet for about 5 days, just because I also don't go often. And so we were on our way home, and maybe it was because we were leaving a field with like, you know, portaloos and to be fair, actually, Festival's experience for us was really good because we paid extra for the pre-erected tent for us, and we had like our own beds and all that, and it was actually lovely, like really nice. We did it 2 years not on the run, but every couple of years we've done it. Anyway, so we were on our way home. We're on them country roads. It was in Devon at the time, or sort of down south, and we're like going along these country roads and all this, and then we are driving. I said to Richard, "You'll have to just stop." Like, bear in mind, we've got toilet roll, we've got everything kind of that we need other than a toilet. So I was like, you're just going to have to stop, and like, I'm absolutely desperate. Like, and he was like, well, there's no toilet around, and I was like, I know, like, but I'm really desperate for the toilet, and I don't think I'm going to be able to hold it in. And he was like, okay, but we're like on a road.
Yeah.
So there's not really anywhere to go. So I was just like, but I'm going to have to. So anyway, we kind of like pull over, and we're on this A road, and it's got like a bit of a ditch kind of vibe. So we kind of pull over. There must have been a hard shoulder, because otherwise we'd been literally on the road, wouldn't we? So we must have been on a hard shoulder. There was like a bit of a ditch, and I opened one side of it, opened one side of my passenger door, and then I opened the kids' door as well. So I had like a bit of a cubicle as such. Anyway, because obviously I must have been like so desperate, it just straight out. And obviously we had toilet rolls, so there was like, you know, we had hand sanitizer. We'd just been to a festival, so everything was like, you know, as much as I would have loved, like, you know, loved a toilet, I didn't have it.
I'm just thinking about the fact that it was just chilling on the floor.
It kind of like went down a hill. Okay. Yeah, like went down a hill into a ditch.
Okay, great.
But that's not even the part of the story that I wanted to share. So I was like, right, okay, that's fine. Like, I've done my business, like hand sanitizer, toilet roll into a plastic bag, like just leave that on the side kind of vibe. Next minute, the 2 kids, who must have been at the time 2 and 5, they were like, we want to go as well. You know, you're like, oh, you're messing. So next minute, I think they might have had a wee. Well, whatever it was something. So they go to the toilet, again, hand sanitizer, toilet roll. Then Richard goes, oh, I'll go. And I'm like, honestly, if there's a dead body down there, DNA is all over it. Like, honestly, I was like thinking to myself, just go back in the car, you know, you just don't want to speak because you just think, what have we just done?
Yeah, that was such an odd experience altogether. I think you even said, actually, you were like, Annie had just been, like, before, wherever you'd just been, she was like, I need one. And she, like, didn't. Like, but she still, she just wanted to be like...
Yeah, I mean, she was 2,
taking
so she was
part.
Like, I want to get involved.
Course,
you know, you're like, you don't want to get involved.
So desperate to be involved, to be like, oh, yeah, no, I do. I really need one.
But yeah, I just thought...
You know what is weird, though? I don't remember about that story, about you pulling up on the side of the road where a ditch was. Yeah. I thought you were in traffic.
No.
Like, stopped. Like, you know, like, I mean, bumper to bumper traffic.
No, the story's bad enough, Alex. Let's not say it was in the middle of a traffic jam.
Yeah.
No, we were just going along a country road, no services, no toilet, no pubs, no nothing, just literally on the country road. And when I've got to go, I've got to go. Yeah. I mean, I've had thoughts in my brain of, like, if I was on my own and I didn't have toilet roll or hand sanitizer, and I remember I used to come back from netball when we used to live in Leeds, and I remember thinking, would I just go in my bag? Like literally, I was trying to like literally, that's how bad when it comes, I've got no way of like, I've got to go.
I feel like we've started something we can't finish now, but I remember once I was like, I'm going to vomit, but it was so fast and I was on a roundabout and I just literally, like I had someone from work had bought me like some biscuits or whatever, and I just grabbed the bag, threw the biscuits out and then spewed it, but like carried on driving around the roundabout because I was already on the roundabout. There was no way of stopping. Well, I could have stopped, but someone would have gone up me hole.
Why was there no pre-warning?
I don't know. I was leaving work because I felt ill. So maybe there was pre-warning. And it was like, it was the yard as well. So it was like, are you all right enough to drive? I went, yeah, I can drive. I'm fine. And then I got in the car and I was like, oh, like so fast. Wow. Yeah.
That's a bit like what, I mean, I didn't really suffer too bad with morning sickness. But that's what it's like. Where
no, my mate, if anyone has an aversion to like sick or poo and they just can't listen to this,
just say number twos and vomit. Don't say
for this. Oh, sorry, number
two.
Oh.
A number two.
Oh, number two.
Yeah.
Feces.
I feel like I'm in some sort of like crime scene movie or something. Oh, I have been watching this programme actually. I don't know whether it's a dark comedy though, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Because it's so bad.
Okay.
But I can't stop watching it. Me and Richard, like not on my own.
What's it called?
His and Hers.
Oh yeah, I've seen that advertised. Tessa Thompson's in it.
Oh, she is. But yeah, I've been watching it and like I don't like it's so it's so bad that it's
good. Moorish.
Moorish be the word, but you know when you just think it's like full on gossip. Like I didn't ever watch Gossip Girl, but I feel like I said to Richard, it feels like a bit Gossip Girl vibes, and he was like, yeah, okay.
Richard's like, no, it's not like Gossip Girl.
I know, yeah.
Because
I was like, I'm sure you watched Gossip Girl back in the day, and he was
Probably.
like, I've never watched Gossip Girl, and I was like,
XOXO.
Yeah, but that's how that's how it feels.
Yeah.
But I also feel it's a bit like I was watching this meme from a while back.
Yeah.
It was obviously the whole Brooklyn Beckham situation.
Oh yeah.
And that was someone was looking and they put the Gossip Girl XOXO cover song over the top, and I was just like,
oh yeah, one secret I'll never tell.
Yeah.
You know you love me.
Yeah.
XOXO. Gossip Girl. Oh, I saw one and it was like, it was, you know, the Theresa May walk where she's like this.
I'm not sure, but
I'll
yeah.
have to show you after the podcast. But yeah, it's like Victoria walking into Brooklyn's wedding. It's quite funny. No, the thing, to go back off the His and Hers show before that, the vomit thing, one of the girls when she was preggo, she was like, morning sickness, gonna be sick that fast, and they were on a motorway and she just opened the window and was sick out the window. I know
what you're saying with that one, because I've had that before, but not with sick, it was with water. Randomly we were driving to Malvern.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, so when I used to work,
is that where Cher Lloyd is from?
Well, it could have been, I'm not too sure really, if I'm honest, but when I worked on X Factor, obviously I made quite good friends with Paige Richardson.
Yes.
Big up Paige, if he ever listens. But we went to like one of his shows that he was doing.
Oh yeah.
And it was in like, in a way I think like maybe a student union kind of vibe. So we were on our way, but I didn't have any. I had my little Mini at the time, and we didn't have any water in the window wipers. And you know when back in the day, not now, but when your windscreen would be so bad that you couldn't really see out of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, has anyone got any water? And I remember my friend Peter was like, yeah, I've got Peter Google it was, and he's like, I've got some water. So I was like, thanks. So like as I'm driving, I don't think it was on a motorway, thank God, but it was somewhere a little bit fast.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. As I'm driving, straight all over me, all over everyone in the back. And I think we missed the actual windscreen as well. And you know, you're just like, we've got no other water now.
No. So it just went out, everyone in the back didn't even get on the windscreen. How did you fuck that up so badly?
Because you're going so fast. Science would say, back at you.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's
just like
Mad.
It was one of my not so good moments, but
I feel like so
it was
we
funny
have
though at
like
the same time.
a podcast editor, producer, big up Liv, thank you. That I think she this is not about throwing water or whatever, but she was saying about naming the podcast rather than it being like podcast 1, podcast 2, whatever. And I feel like one of the last ones we did was about prison. So it'd be like prison, and then this one would be like fluids, bodily fluids.
Poo.
Yeah, poo.
Number
Not
two-
allowed to say
number
poo.
twos.
Number twos and vomit. Why not sick? Why vomit?
I don't know, both sound horrible actually.
I feel like if one of your kids went to me, I vomited, I'd be like, ugh, that's an ick. Do you know what I mean?
I know, you're right actually. I don't even know why I said that.
Oh, you know, Annie said to my dad, we're all going on a family holiday in July. And my dad says, oh, are you excited to go on holiday? Thinking she was going to go, yeah, I can't wait to go swimming with you and whatever. And she went, yeah, me and Auntie Ali sharing a bed. Straight away, I was like, oh my God, she's so cute. I'm so
really
glad though that
delightful.
that bed's going to be a super king. Because I can be like, get
Is it a
on
super
the
king?
other side.
You're going to be in mum and dad's room. Is that a super king?
Oh, no, it's not.
I was going to say, where do you think you're going home when I've got to share a room with my husband and a 9-year-old? You're not in that super king.
No, but if you and your husband are in a super king and your 9-year-old's in the little camp bed at the end of the bed, then I'll have something to say.
That's it. 2 adults versus 1 adult and 1 child. We're going to win.
Okay, to be fair,
You're fine.
I was in a...
She doesn't move much. You don't move much, that's fine.
Yeah. But the other week I was in with both of
Well,
them.
that was just a silly mistake.
It was really stupid.
Silly mistake,
Tired.
Alex. Straight away in the other room, and
Yeah.
I just would have said that now. I had a bit of a funny situation actually with Annie last night. Bless her. We were talking about Annie doesn't like wearing knickers for bed. She likes to just be like all free and natural. So I was like, I think you should wear knickers for bed.
Why?
And she was like, why? And I was like, well, because obviously this age of kids, they're always having like wee infections and whatever else. And she was going to the toilet quite a lot yesterday. And she was like, oh, do you think I'll have to go to the doctors again? And I was like, no. I was like, you're just going to have to put knickers on. And she was like, why? And I was like, well, because... And then, you know, when you go somewhere and you think, I've gone a bit far here. So I was like, right, you need to wear knickers for bed. And there's a reason you need to wear knickers for bed. It's because if you think you're going to have like little urine infections, it's because bacteria must be, you know, around the area. So you need to ensure that you're wearing knickers for protection. Do you think I walk outside with my feet or with my without shoes on? No, my shoes are there to protect my feet while I'm outside, so I don't have any bacteria. Well, what's bacteria? So next minute I'm googling bacteria, and she's like, "What? What? Where are they? Are they everywhere?" I was like, "They're on your bed. They're on your body now."
No.
Honestly, she lost the plot. She was like, well, I don't want that monkey.
Oh my God.
Throwing the monkey away.
No.
Yeah, throwing the monkey away. And she just kept saying, are they in my mouth? And I was going,
Yeah.
no. But no, I can't. 'Cause honestly, I was going, no, she went, they're on Jax. I was like, might be some. Ah! Honestly.
Jax is the dog, by the way.
Yeah, Jax is the dog. But she like woke up in the morning and was like, well, she was crying, number one, going to bed, going, I don't want these bugs on me. I don't want these bugs. And I was going, it's not quite like that, Annie.
I was going to say she's the worst kid
I
to
know,
tell
I
that to
thought
because
that.
she's really wild and free. But if you said to her, if there was a bug in this room, she'd be like, ah, like she's a little whinge. Like
Yeah.
not a whinge, she's just like, yeah, like
princess?
a prin,
Yeah.
prin, yeah.
But yeah, so she was
That
like,
is so funny though, being like, no, but when, to be fair, as an adult, I think when you're deep, how
don't
much
think about
bacteria
it,
is
I
on
know.
everything, you just like,
don't think about it too much,
disgusting.
really. But yeah,
that is so funny. She's the worst kid to tell.
She
Bet
was
she
just
went into
like,
school with a tail today.
I know, she was just like,
I'm going to tell you all
I've
about
got
bacteria.
Yeah, she was like, I just don't get it. And then she was like that, Mum, just wash my hands. Like that, washed her hands every 2 seconds because she must have been like,
To be fair, she's not the best hand washer
but
in the
now
world.
she is. Now
Bet.
she's like smashing it.
By the
because-
way, I messaged Michaela earlier because I was like, she was trying to get into the house and I was like, I'm on the toilet. Just gives a sec. And she was like, oh, okay, make sure you wash your hands. I was like, I am not one of your children. Of course I wash my hands with soap, you absolute heathen. That's crazy.
It's just second nature to me now. Make sure you wash your hands.
But
Don't
can I
leave
just
anywhere
say
without washing your
though
hands.
about your theory with I would think that knickers would trap it.
No.
Not bacteria, would trap. Yeah,
It's like,
no.
if you had
bacteria.
a cut on your arm, you wouldn't just let it be free. You'd put a plaster on it, wouldn't you? Same with your knickers.
No, because if I was like free bleeding, blood's in there as well now. Then yeah, because I'd be like, I don't want blood to get all over everyone. But sometimes you have to leave a cut open to heal.
Yeah, put it this way, we weren't going down that route. I just wanted her to
fair.
wear knickers, and I just wanted her to know about bacteria. But next minute, it was like, and obviously, if you look at, I said you can't actually see bacteria though, Annie. And she was like,
Where's?
well, I've just seen them photographs. I look like a little bug, and I was like, they're on your pillow, they're on your bed, they're on you now. And she was like, ah! And I was like, no, it's okay. And then she was crying, and she was trying to tell Tilly, and Tilly was like, what? And I was just like, Richard went, I don't think that was the right move. And you're like, I know, but I've gone there now, and she knows now about bacteria, and hopefully her cleanliness will be a lot better.
Or she'll develop OCD.
I know, I did think that actually. And then next week she's like, got my knickers on. Buzzing with herself.
Bless.
She needs to.
It is one of those things where I feel like we're of the
knickers.
generation where we're like, oh, our parents like fucked us up. Like, I think a lot of our generation are like, no matter what they did, they fucked us up. Like, no matter what. And I think that a lot of our generation thinks we're going to do this right. Like, gentle parenting, no smacking, whatever. But actually, I think we're going to fuck them up in other
Even
ways.
more.
Yeah.
Even more.
I think you don't realise
intentionally, but like, there's no
the
boundaries.
small ways that we fuck up. Yeah.
Well, put it this way, I think with children now, okay, yeah, you cannot obviously hit a child at all. But at the same time, I do think to myself, so instead, I have to like threaten them instead.
Oh, I
and
know
I think
that.
to myself, like, mental threatening. And I'm like,
Oh no, I
this is
know that
awful.
Michaela's children are scared of her. They're scared of you more than they're scared of Richard.
Yeah, I mean, scared or respect, whatever, you know what I mean?
Scared, but it'll develop into respect at some point. But I remember I remember when Tilly was little, Michaela told her off about something, and then they went to a party, and they were doing this parachute game, and Michaela said she was opposite Tilly, and she was doing something with her face, and Michaela was like, you know, whatever, like being looking at her going and being serious about whatever. It must have been something to do with the party. And Tilly went to Michaela, why are you looking at me like that? And then Michaela, like, all the parents and the kids, you said, like, looked at you and you were like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
Hey,
in
what
your brain,
you
you're like,
talking about?
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, so funny. Obviously, you'd never say that, but yeah.
Pretty much would under my breath, but
Yeah.
I do think that we're of a generation where, like, the sort of threatening that you'd have to do to get any sort of control over them, because otherwise there's no consequence. Like, they don't just look at you and go, oh yeah, of course I'll listen to your mum. It's like, mum, it's like,
Mother.
it's like,
Okay, mother.
I'm going to take that away. No, you can't go to dance. No, actually, I want you to do physical activity. Tell you what I'm going to take away from you, collective worship, because you bloody love that.
Oh my God. That needs to be an episode all on its own, I think.
Collective worship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Annie is big up on the... It's a bit scary, actually. We'll talk about Annie's collective worship. I'm sure it'll come up every week, to be fair. Every fortnight.
Follow us next week for some collective worship discussion.
We're not like... Yeah, big up worshippers.
So you want to
Tilly's-
explain what these are?
Michaela's smallest child is... Yeah, go on.
So these little bags here, Alex is very creative in terms of she always finds like really cool stuff for us to do. So we went to like a drag show the other week, which was lovely. And then she did this for our mum's birthday last year. I think she thought it was a big birthday, but it turns out it was just 66.
Yeah, it was like 66, yeah.
She was like, oh, I'm going to book this for mum's birthday. And I was like, she's just 66, you know. And she was like, whatever, like she's going to have a good time. So it was last year.
I think we'd missed the 65th, and so I was like, oh, like you should, at mum and dad's age.
Do you think we missed the 65th?
No, it wasn't like we missed it, but it's one of them where like, at their age, you should celebrate the fives as well now,
Yeah.
you know?
No, I get that, but yeah. So anyway, so she went, I booked this anyway. Long story short, just kept on trying to get a date. So we booked it in for last Saturday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we went, and basically you can create your own bag. So I decided, because obviously I'm a huge Disney lover, to do a fanny pack.
Either fanny pack or fanny bag.
I think it's fanny pack, bum bag. But yeah, basically a fanny pack. I decided to do that because in Disney, like...
It does make me laugh that it's both of those things. Fanny and bum bag.
These are huge in Disney because that's just where you put all your bits and pieces. Obviously, you'd have backpacks and stuff, but this is just ideal for all your bits. So I thought I'll make one. So I did myself a little leopard print one, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. The company, and also just got a little bit of a cool name at the back. So I just put MF. I made that bag, handmade in England. So yeah, I made that.
Made that bag's the company. That's not
the
what
company.
Michaela didn't go. I want it to say MF for motherfucker. XOXO. Gossip Girl. We should make Richard do that. MF motherfucker. I made that bag in circa no.
But I hope you like it. I think it's really lovely. A little bit gold, bit of a tan.
I'm like, print. I hope you like it, but if you don't, I don't care.
Yeah, same actually. To be fair, it will be getting worn regardless.
It smells like good leather. This is mine. I kind of regret a little bit me putting the letter A in the middle there. That initial just feels a bit, I don't know. I feel like it takes the shine away a little bit. I don't like it as much, but
you could probably just like colour that bit in.
Yeah.
Or get like a black, yeah. I didn't.
Do you hate it?
No, I don't hate it.
Okay.
No.
I'm such a people pleaser. Do you not like it? I'm allowed to not like it, but you're not allowed to not like it. But I do like the fringe, I like the crocodile. It feels like if Crocodile Dundee was a bit cunty and had a bum bag. You're allowed to say that.
I don't know you can say that.
Well, but we're saying every other language. Well, I am anyway.
You are. I didn't get a little anything there, but Mum was trying to get me to put a plane in there.
No, but you have a travel business?
I have got a travel networking business, but then at the same time, I didn't want to put a plane in there.
I'm with Mum.
No, I'm not. I'm so glad I didn't do that.
Okay.
I'm absolutely buzzing with that, though.
I got on my back Alex's fanny.
She's just so rude, this one, isn't she?
No, because I honestly was a little bit like, there was a 12-year-old in our class when we were making it, and I was a bit like, I don't know if I can say this, I was trying to say it like a bit on the sly, so the 12-year-old knows she's got a vagina, but maybe she doesn't know the word fanny, but I was like, I really want to say that, I really want like that on the back, because also no one's going to see that bit.
When it was for me. That? I can't remember now.
She was, yeah, and she went, her face was like,
I thought it was this.
And so, and her mum laughed and was like, she knows.
Lovely leather, though.
Because you said, oh yeah, she knows worse words than that. She'll know worse words than that, because Tilly does. And then, yeah, we were like, ha ha ha, Fanny. You know what I could do? I could get one of those inserts, which would cover that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I'd have to go back in and pick one. I wouldn't just do it a bit random.
Yeah, I see.
But maybe I'll do it one day. So she was like, okay. But the lady said, that she was like, oh, that's like, Alex's fanny is really tame. Like she said, someone's made me write Alex's big hairy. Well, not. It's not like Alex's big hairy fanny.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, big hairy fanny, yeah.
Don't.
Or like, yeah, so like Michaela's big hairy fanny, Alex's big hairy fanny.
Stop it now. I'm so crude and I hate all words like that.
Crude. No, you're not crude, you're a prude.
Oh, I'm prude, sorry.
Crude is me. Crude and prude.
Honestly, always get me words mixed up.
I listen to a podcast and they always will say something funny and then go, and that's the name of the app, but they'll do it like throughout the episode, like anytime someone says something, like they say something funny. So yeah, prude and prude. So no, you're prude. I'm
very
prude.
Never used to be. Just got a bit more prudish as I got older. Is that right? Prudish.
Yeah, you never used to be at all. You were so cool.
I know, but then
you're so cool.
Just realised that. No thanks. Sick. Poo. Fanny. No thanks. I don't want to talk about any of those things.
But I think
keep myself to myself.
I think you're like, I don't know, I think you're a bit more of an adult and you've got kids.
Yeah, I think it must be something like that, yeah. I feel like I just grew up a little bit, possibly.
Yeah, although I think I'm quite grown up.
Oh, sorry. Terrified me then.
That's worth keeping it in, just keep the alarm in, just for, oh! That's
Miss
amazing.
Brucasia.
Yeah, literally though. Oh, R.I.P. Okay, well that was nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
I enjoyed that, it was fun.
Yeah.
I feel like we're settling into the podcast. It's like we've not ever known each other. I feel like we're settling into a bit of chemistry. Getting a bit of a podcasting chemistry on the go, you know. But yeah, keep listening. Thank you. If you have listened, tell your friends.
Follow us on
Follow us.
YouTube.
So, yeah, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on socials.
Yeah. So what she just said then.
Yeah.
Follow us. Subscribe. Enjoy.
Go to I Made That Bag in Warrington. This is not an ad. We were not paid to go. We
brilliant,
paid to go.
We paid to
We
go.
paid for this bag. But it was a laugh. I realised how me and my mum are so boring. Because we both were like, I actually don't know. Like, I literally have like 4 bags to my name.
Yeah.
And the girl was a
I
bit
thought
like,
you'd be a bit
why
more
did you
creative
come?
if I'm honest.
Than this. To be fair.
No, that looks great. What I mean is when we were there, like, I felt like I didn't even look up or speak. Like, I felt like it was supposed to be like a bonding session, and I don't think I spoke to anyone the entire time.
I think you had a vision.
I had a vision, and I just couldn't.
I didn't have a vision.
Yeah, I couldn't. Well, I didn't even mean to
I
have
think
a vision, but I
though
was sort
you're
of
quite
left it
autistic, and I was so worried about. I think I had ideas, but I was so worried about execution that I was like, I just don't want to fuck this up, and I also want to use it all the time. When I first went in, I did pick I picked like a
not a black bag.
No, yeah, I picked like a rainbow bag, didn't I? But then I was like, I do kind of want to use it on the daily, and will I use that? Probs not.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway,
let's just
wrap that
shit up. Thanks.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye now.